That's Haul for those who are spelling along with us. I'm your former Democratic nominee for Missouri State Treasurer, but I'm a full-time entrepreneur. And so I wanted to start sharing with you some of the things I find at the bins and kind of tell you more about the Goodwill bins if you don't already know about them. So today we're going to go over a haul that I did. Let's see, today's Wednesday the 18th. This haul would have been last Friday. And we've got some good stuff, some interesting stuff to show you. I've already listed some of those things online or will be doing so very shortly. And so I wanted to just show you kind of what that's like. So if you're interested in finding out more, please send me a message and like the video and subscribe because, you know, this is the beginning of building a good following for the types of videos that I like to do. Hopefully you like to watch them as well. So what I'm going to show you first is what exactly I mean when I talk about the bins. So this is a picture that was taken before COVID. You can see if you look really closely, nobody has a mask on. So this was quite a while ago. This is what the bins look like. It's a Goodwill outlet here in St. Louis. We have two of them. This is the one in Bridgeton near the mills. Actually, it's across the street from the mills. And we also have another location on Market Street downtown. So these are a couple, this is what you're going through. So these are the piles and piles and piles of stuff that those of us who like to do this like to see it as a big treasure hunt. We never know, literally never know what you're going to find. So I'm going to go through some of the first few items that I found, and I'm going to tally along. I have a list here. We're going to count. I spent on this trip about $53. So we're going to count how many items we got, and since it's by the pound, in St. Louis, we pay $1.19 a pound. And so it'll be interesting to see how many items we got for 53 bucks. So we're going to go to the next item here. This is the first item I got. These are a pair of Steve Madden shoes. They're in great condition. I've listed them already on Poshmark. I'm hoping to get maybe $25 for them, maybe 20 bucks. So they weigh just around a pound. So for $1.25 or so investment, if you can turn that into 20 bucks, you should do that every single day of the week, which is what I hope to do. So, and I think they're size 8 or something. So those were in really great condition. I don't usually do shoes, although for the third haul video, I did get a bunch of shoes for next week's video. So I'm starting to get used to shoes. You really have to find ones that are in good condition for it to work. So let me go to the next item. This is a Vera Bradley lunch bag. I love Vera Bradley. I love the colors and the patterns, and most of her purses that I get are all cotton. So they're easily washable. I wash everything I can from the bins. This particular item is more, it's a vinyl, you know, it's a lunch bag type, so it's not the cotton that we're used to, but it washed up great, and I am planning to list that shortly on Poshmark. Here is a Disney hat. I love all things Disney. I think the world loves Disney too, so I try to get those items when they are in good condition. This is a hat that looks like it had never been worn. I still washed it because I want to make sure I provide as clean of items as possible. So it's an adult size and hopefully it will do well. Also found this super cute child size Mickey hat. You can see the ears are sort of sticking up from the hat. This is in great condition too. I'm hopeful, and these hats weigh hardly anything, so I'm hoping for good profit there. Again, here's more Disney to go with our Disney theme. This is a Nemo and Dory extra small scrub top. And it looked like it had never been worn. I washed that and it looks really nice. So we're going to go ahead and list that on Poshmark as well. Then I have a Ann Taylor jacket. It's a size 6. It was very cool. I washed it. It's very sharp. I'm going to put that on Poshmark. These are Calvin Klein athletic shorts, size medium. I think they're women's, although I have to do a little bit more research to make sure, but I'm pretty sure they're women's. Just a very simple short. Because it's Calvin Klein, that's why I picked it up. We'll see how it does. And these are Nike dry fit shorts. I think they're extra small. Nike seems to do really well. I actually already sold that Nike bra that I had listed last week. I had listed it, I think, for $20, and it sold for $15, I believe, through Poshmark. Then we're going to show you a couple more items here. This is actually a Pottery Barn teen quilt blanket that I got for my son Peter. So far on our list, those were 9 items that I showed you that we're going to sell. Actually, it might almost be up to 9. I'm going to have to go. Actually, it looks like, yes, there were 9 total. So that was 8 items because I showed you the bins video or the bins picture. And then this one is going to be the first one I'm going to actually keep. It's a quilt. It's in great condition. It's super cute. If he doesn't like it, I will end up selling it, but I think he's going to like it because we talked about it beforehand. So hopefully Peter will like that. We'll keep it. Then we have an Arbonne scarf. This Arbonne is one of those sort of businesses, direct selling businesses. I'm not sure if they're still around, although I'm pretty sure they have always done a good business. So I'm pretty sure they're still around. But they do hand creams and lotions and cosmetics and things like that. So I saw this and I thought it was cute and that someone with that connection might want it. And then here's a sweater from Anthropologie. I've already done the comps, which means research to see what kind of comparable pricing. This one should go for about $20. It was in great condition. So I'll add that to our sell items to sell number. And then everything else I still just have in front of me. Those are a few items that I picked up. This is a bag. It's a huge computer bag. It's got all this great pockets. I washed it already. It's got this zipper here. It's a brand called Dakine, D-A-K-I-N-E. It just is really big. It's big for a computer bag. I told Peter that I had a new bag for him, and he saw it. I didn't know if he'd like the plaid or not, but he said he'd like it, so I washed it, and so that's going to be a keep for Peter. Like I said, teenagers may change their minds, and if they do, we always have a place to sell these items. It happens a lot. Okay, we have this is a little hoodie for Walker. It's a size small. He's not quite this big yet, but it's from Russell, so it's a good brand. I thought for sure, it's in great condition, which is one of the reasons I picked it up. It may end up getting sold before he's ready to wear it, but we'll see. It's very soft. It's good condition, good quality, so that's most likely for Walker. So we're going to put that here. Then we have a water bowl and a food bowl for one of our cats in the office where Byron works. And I picked up a little carpet, it's like a little absorbent pad to put underneath those items because they would leak all the time, when the cat would get its food around. And it's kind of this horrible, well, let's not say horrible. It's a pattern that's green polka dots, and it doesn't really match the room. So I found this brown one nice and boring. It'll match kind of the floor color of that room. So we're going to keep this one. This is for Custer the kitty. So that's a keep. Then we have, this is a great sweatshirt. It's from Australia, right? So it's got the Australian flag right here on the top. And when you zip it, it says Australia. Now, the problem with this is that there is no zipper. There's no zipper to zip up and down. And so I actually have in the past purchased a zipper kit where you can find the kind of zipper pull that's missing, put it on there, and it will work. So that's going to be my big experiment, is to see if I can get this jacket. The brand is here, Mr. Kangaroo, shockingly enough. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of work on this. It's got the zippers and the pockets that work here. It's just the main one that's missing. So this is going to eventually be a sell, but first it's going to be a craft project, and hopefully I will get that to work. This is a cute little lamb. Oh, he's very cute. He's fluffy. Walker has, he's got a little tail trim there. Look, just like that. Oh, look, it's better. Walker has so many stuffed animals. This I actually got for one of the gift baskets I'm putting together for little kids. I thought this would be so cute if Mary had a little lamb book and maybe a pillow or a blankie or something like that. So a nighttime themed blanket. So he's going to be to sell. And I have a cool stocking, right? So this is actually obviously the time of year just to list something like this. It's unique. I haven't looked it up to see if it's a well-known designer, but Judith Marge is the person who designed this. I just thought it was pretty and different, and that's why I picked it up and I washed it. And so we're going to sell this probably on Etsy because it's kind of a craftsy kind of thing, but we'll have to just do that research and see what that artist sold out. I also like to get, some people really overlook all this little stuff, but since I'm putting together these gift baskets to sell for kids, especially, this is Daniel Tiger. And for those of you who are Mr. Rogers fans, you may or may not know that Mr. Rogers recently, I know he passed away, but he had started a company that made characters like this from his show. So this is Daniel Tiger. He has a cartoon series. He has items that you can buy. So this is going to be for Daniel Tiger. I'll get a Daniel Tiger book. We'll put that together as a gift pack and sell that as a cute item. So that's one. Then we've got, I had told you guys last week I started a dog gift basket. So this is going to be one of the toys. It makes some kind of noise on the inside. I washed him. He's cute. He'll go in there. And then this might go in like a under the sea type gift basket for a kid. It's just a little very pale colored seahorse. So I'm just going to count both of those as one item because they're smalls. Then I got these. I guess there was a lot of Disney stuff. These are little Disney pants for Walker. So that's a keep. I think these are actually, it says 3T. So he could probably wear them now, although his legs are a little too short for those. Then I got this. So this, I'm not sure exactly what it's for. It's basically a swatch, right? And a swatch at any time will show you, okay, these are the different kinds of colors and fabrics for whatever project it is. And this one actually, has the name of the colors on there. And then when you get to this other part, it actually shows you, this one says, has different monograms that can be embroidered on whatever this was for. So I got this because it's good quality fabric. I'm going to sell it just like it is. There are only a few of them that have the letters embroidered, but this would make a great dollhouse rug, or, there might be some other craft that somebody else can do. You might be able to fold them up and make a mug rug, or, so this is just some good quality fabric. And I love swatches because it just gives you all the different kinds of colors, and it really puts something back into use that otherwise wouldn't have a very direct use. So this is the exact type of craft project that I like to put out there in the universe. So this is going to be a sell. And we have a few more clothes, most of them for Walker, although this one's for me. I rarely buy myself anything. I've started walking on the treadmill again. So this is just a Champion top with a bra inside. Oh, sorry, a Pro Spirit. So that's going to be for me. So that's exciting. I get to keep something. That's kind of rare. We have a bunch of shorts here. This is called Rough Hewn. It's 4T. So that'll go in the Walker Boy 4T pile because we already have baskets. I have a closet. Each basket has a number as to what age the clothing is. I'll try to pick it up because I've got a lot to cover. Here are some khakis. These are actually, these are Gap, Baby Gap. These are all this one's a 3T or 4T maybe. And so that's one more for Walker. And then these jeans are 14 petite. It's called Out of the Blue. It's J. Jill is the brand. So I thought I would try that brand. Everything looks good on here. There's some, there's a couple parts of the waist that have been sewn in, and I might try to rip those out and return it back to its original waist size. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do there. So this is just a pair of jeans that I'm going to sell on Poshmark. Then we have a few more of these items here. So I mentioned last week that I started a Disney Princess basket. So this is a Belle pillow. It's been washed. It will go in with the Disney Princess themed basket I'm putting together. And the idea of the baskets is just to see how long it takes me to collect up something that gives you enough for your money and figure out the pricing after I get the items collected. This is a motherhood, extra large, maternity top. No, I do not have any announcements to make right now. Maybe in the future, I don't know, but I thought it was cute. If nothing else, I can sell it. So that was, there we go. I also am putting together a Cardinals basket. So this is a little Cardinal beanie. I think Walker had one of these for a while too, and I may still have it, or I may have actually donated it. But I picked that, so I will count that. Now, I also started picking up Carter's sleepers and Carter's onesies because I really like the Carter's brand. And my idea is to have just Carter's items because people really know their quality. And so, I'll be able to pick, these are all 3 months, like these little onesies. So if I'm able to have a pack of like 10 of these for a set price, I can just say it's girl colors, it's boy colors, it's neutral colors, and not have to take pictures of everything each time. That's kind of the goal. So these are all 3 months. These actually do have a little a theme. There's a couple other that were outdoorsy. Here's Daddy's little builder. So these are, people know what a onesie is. It's not like you have to take a picture and say, this is what a onesie is. So I'm hopeful that that idea might happen. So in order to bundle those together, here's one bundle for selling. And then I also got, I love the sleepers. So it's just onesies and sleepers, nothing complicated. This is a size 12 months. I'm going to try to practice holding things up to the screen there. So this is a 12 months that could go in a bundle. This is an 18-month shirt that I already showed you, Living the Good Life. Actually, Walker is just a little too small for Walker. And then this is a cute little jacket for 3 months. I picked it up. We're going to try to put it in one of those videos or one of those bags. And then again, this is a little bib and, for a zebra themed basket. So I'm just going to count this as a couple. So then we have some Cookie Monster pants. How cute. Walker's a huge Cookie Monster fan. These are actually, it says 5T. Maybe, but we're going to put those in the closet and keep those for Walker. Then I always pick up whatever random ties I see. This one's nice and wide. So this is an older tie. It doesn't actually have the tag on it anymore, but I'm going to put them back here over there on my tie rack for when I decide to either make them into roses, make them into scarves, purses, or I actually am considering starting to make a Christmas tree skirt. I sold one last Christmas and it was really popular and it'd be really cool and I could use a lot of these ties all at once. So that might be happening. We'll have to see. So this is going to go actually in my crafting pile. Then, I've been mentioning these gift baskets. So this is one that'll be a Sesame Street themed one. I got this at the bins, obviously, and I got it out and I took it to my car. It was kind of a last minute purchase. And I got it to my car and I thought, oh, this is a great blanket, right? It's got a zipper part on it. So when you see like a pouch like this, it means that you can fold the blanket up and put it inside this pouch, and kind of turn it inside out. Then I realized it's actually a sleeping bag. And unfortunately, there was a part of this where about this much of the zipper was completely destroyed. And so I had already bought it and I wanted to keep it. So what I did is I just cut off the zipper. I just cut it right here. And I'm going to, there's a couple threads here that I need to pull on a little bit. But after I do that, you won't even be able to tell that it was ever anything else. So this is going to be a great cuddle time blanket in the Sesame Street themed gift pack. That is a sell. Okay, then these items are, we pick up things because we're still thinking that we're going to have parties at our houses and stuff. And yes, someday we will have parties again. This is a bunch of red plates and green plates, little red plates, big green plates. We are probably still going to have my mom for Thanksgiving. Oh, and there's red and green in here. So, these you can tell are in good condition. These are definitely going to be kept. So those, I find a lot of party napkins and all that kind of stuff at the bin. So I like to pick those up. Then I have a bag of crafts. So in here, there's some thread, there's some trim, there's a lot of different little buttons, and some kind of a cord for something. I'm not really sure what that is. Oh yeah, so it's a glue gun, right? Because glue guns are awesome. So, and a ton of buttons. And actually these buttons are all colorful and stuff. So this is, and some thread. So this is going to go in my crafts. It's just, I like to rescue that kind of stuff. I do, or have done in the past, collages where I use buttons and things like that. Another tie. I try to get ties if the colors are unique. Sometimes I just get them because they're there. So here's another tie. This is, this particular one I think it's called Blooming Wall. I think it is a peel and stick application. Yeah, it's peel and stick decor. And basically what it is it looks like, you can't really see it there. It looks sort of like a stone wall. So if you have a room or in your, in your shed or something where you want it to look like a stone wall, you would buy this and stick it on your wall. Now I buy contact paper. I sold some the other day. If it's new in the package and it has a barcode, usually you can sell it on Amazon. So that's what I'm planning to do for this. And someone who likes gardening would like decorating with this. Then I got a video game, which I haven't played video games in forever. This is Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. It's just, oh, I lied. It's not Alpha Centauri. It's actually Gettysburg. So this was something I thought Byron might want to take a look at. It's Gettysburg on the, oh, that's an advertisement for the new one. Inside it says Gettysburg. So we will check this out and see what it's all about. Maybe something Byron would like, or, I could sell it. Either way, I'm just going to put a keep for now. It'll probably end up being sold, though. Byron's not into those games. And this is a beach ball. Yes, you can get this at the dollar store, but I prefer to not go to the dollar store, and I prefer to save things from the bins. This is just a blow-up beach ball with a smiley face. We will either play with it now, or we'll keep it for next summer, but Walker loves this kind of stuff, so it was an easy pick. Another tie. Very cool. I don't even think Byron really wears ties anymore. He doesn't really need a tie, even for Zoom calls. So that's why it's also great to be able to make them into other stuff. Now we got a lot of baby books. Here's Brainy Baby's ABCs. This will either go to Walker or maybe put into one of the gift baskets. It's got a lot of letters. Oh, look, there's the queen over here. There she is. Then we have some postcards and index cards. Now this box has been opened and sealed shut again, but I got this because I like to make, Ellie sometimes uses index cards. I can always make cards to organize things. Several have been already used out of this, which is fine, so I won't be able to resell it, but I will definitely be able to use it. Now this I'm going to look online and see. It's Grandma's Brag Book. This looks brand new. I'm going to open it and make sure. But it says on the back $8.25. So this might be something that I'll be able to sell on Amazon. So we shall see. If not, it would also go great in one of the gift baskets that I'm talking about making. This is a wooden dolphin puzzle. You basically punch out the pieces and you create a dolphin. So this is a great craft project. It was sold in a Michael's store, so I might be able to sell this in my craft store on Etsy or even on Amazon. Here I have 4 placemats. Now I have been kind of collecting placemats they're basically cork on the back and they're kind of wood on the front. We have a backyard that's got this great table. It used to have a glass top over the plastic wicker, but that glass shattered last summer. And so I've been looking for something to sort of make to put over the top that's a little more sturdy than just the wicker. So my goal is to find some like this. Here, these actually have a wine theme, and somehow maybe put them all together to make a flat surface for eating outside. I haven't quite figured it out yet. We can also just eat on these, but I thought these were fun. These are cool. I just like the vintage look, and I like the wine. Actually, I think it was the wine ones that I saw first and decided these might be going together, since these were all 4 right there together. They may have not originally been part of a set, but they're part of my set. So I'm going to keep those as part of a longer term project. And then we have Walker is, you know, not quite using the potty yet, but we needed to get him a stool so that he can start stepping up and washing his hands and doing things at the sink and brushing his teeth and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to stick this in the dishwasher. You can see it's pretty clean. There's still some dirt on it, but when you put something like this in the dishwasher, it sanitizes it as well. So that is where that is going to go. I found this cool box. Whoa. I found it in different sections, so maybe there was another one, but it's got this cool beaded top, and you can just open it, open the lid, then the next one is the lid for the next one, and so forth. So this might be, if I find a bunch of cool gift boxes, I could sell them together, or I could just use this. It says $12 is what the original price was. So I just thought it was really cute, and that way you can fill it up with a lot of other trinkety gifty things. So I'm not sure. I have a question mark on my sheet here. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it to gift it or sell it. Next, I found this otter box. I've actually found brand new otter boxes at the bins before. I think they get donated by Target or when they have an overflow. This is for iPhone 7 and 8, which is probably why nobody wants it. However, there will be someone out there with an iPhone 7 or 8 that wants an otter box. So I'm going to look on probably on Amazon and see if I could sell this. I've sold ones that weren't this nice actually before, and because it's an otter box here. Originally, the retail price on this it doesn't say, but we know otter boxes are not cheap, so this is definitely going to be a sell. I've got a few more things here, kind of random, but I always find curling ribbon all the time. Curling ribbon, so I don't go through it as much. I used to put ribbon on all of my Poshmark sales. So I will probably end up taking this and some of the other colors and lotting it together and selling on an Etsy as a craft supply. So I'm going to put this one for sale. This is a little tiny book. Zoe. It's a Zoe book. So it's Sesame Street. So it might go in our Sesame Street pile. It's in pretty good condition. Walker could probably read it, but he's kind of moved on to bigger books. This is part of an item that I got. So we have a lot of these cubicle. So it's 12 inches on each side, and it's a basket that slides into a shelf that has room for all these cubes. And some of ours, when I got them from the bins, didn't have the bottom piece. So I got this to put it in the bottom piece of those. So that's a keep. This one is Creative Memories Scrapbooking Page Protectors. So if someone who has this particular kind might be looking for it, I will probably, there's not a UPC code. Oh yeah, there is. It's a tiny little UPC code right down here, right there. So I'll probably scan that into Amazon and see if these are selling at all. Very lightweight, something that will probably sell, but we'll see. Sometimes I just get, oh wait, here's my receipt. Okay, so we were talking before. Okay, I spent a little bit more than I thought. I spent, there it is, $55.21. That was the total that I spent on this one, so $55.21. I like to get these little baskets because I don't know, for some reason when I'm putting together a gift for someone, and I might have a bunch of little things that I've collected that I think they would like or themed. This has got a twist tie on the bottom for whatever reason. So I just like to get little baskets like this, especially, you know, from the bins if they're in good condition, which this one is. So this is a cute size. So that's, I think, going to end up being, well, I'll just put it in keep. Then I have a few books down here that I actually had put in my cart and was going to check them to see what they were worth before. That, and this one actually Lauren picked out for Walker. It's a Write and Learn ABCs. So you get, I'm gonna give this to her now that we've done the show, and she can play with it with Walker, or we can play with it with him too. And so this will help wipe off and learn different things. It's a great big book. It'll be something he loves that he'll probably want to carry around. So that's a great Walker present. Then this is a craft book on doing different paper projects. I love to sell craft books. I have thousands of knitting patterns on my websites on Etsy and whatnot. So this looks in pretty good condition. I don't, I think I can't remember if I checked these out ahead of time. I don't think I did. So to see what it's worth before you actually buy it. And then this is Creative Memories page protectors. And it's a very specific, it's kind of like that other Creative Memories thing that I had. People are specifically looking for things that go with the branding that they're looking for. And so this one will sell most likely. Though it does not have a UPC code, so we might have to do a little bit more digging. It does say which album models that it goes with. And then this I got because it's Oprah, and it's still sealed in plastic. And this was apparently an Oprah Angels Network Charitable Foundation donation if you bought this. So I'm going to look it up and see what it's worth. Hopefully it'll be worth something that we can sell it for. Then I got this box. I didn't get it for the picture that's on here. It's just a simple wooden box. You can put stuff in. I got it because I like to take things like this and put something different. Either glue things, this is glass, so I could take the glass out and just put cardboard here and just decoupage something in there. I could do a mosaic, can do, not a mosaic, just a whole collage type item here and give that to someone for Christmas. That's really what the plan for this is. So this is actually my crafts. And I have just a couple more items here. I think the majority of the weight of my purchase was that big blanket because that was kind of heavy. But this was also heavy too. However, I think it's still worth it. So if anyone out there has SodaStream, you know that you get these canisters. And I don't know if there's anything, actually, I do know. This one there was actually screwed into a SodaStream at the bins. I tested it. There's still CO2 in here. I don't know how much. But I've gotten one of these from the bins before, and you know when you take them back and you can get a credit for just bringing this part back. So I'm going to use it first and then take it back and get a credit. So this is a keep item. And I always get these for Walker when I see them, although I think, you know, we'll end up having too many and then we can sell them. But they're little snack cups. So the idea is you put your Cheerios or your crackers inside, you put the lid on so he doesn't throw them all over the place. And then since this is a nice soft lid, he can put his fingers through to get the cracker or whatever and not spill it all over the house. At least that's the theory. So here's a couple more in the keep section. And then, you know, sometimes when you're at the bins, you find one item and you're like, oh, that's cool. And then you look and you find another similar item, which is kind of what happened here. So I just kind of kept scouring this one bin to see what I could find. So these are jewels for crafts. See, it's got a really pretty crystal on there. There's a purple one. There's a blue one. Actually have to flip it over. I don't know exactly how this is a Swarovski crystal, but it says that it is. It also says it was originally more, it looked like $9 maybe. Here's another one. And so I just kept digging and I just kept finding them. And so you know that these are new. They have not been used. They make great craft projects. So I'm either I'll probably sell them. Here we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. So I can sell them as a lot. I could sell them individually. What I'm going to do is basically scan this UPC code on the back, see if you can sell them on Amazon, because that gives to a wider audience. That's where I prefer to sell. But since these are craft items, I will probably end up putting them in my Etsy store. So that's a fun little item. And then, of course, when I was finding that, I found some more decorative ribbon, which I will probably lot up with some other ribbon to sell that. Alrighty. I think that is all I've got today. So I am going to tally it up and see how many items that is. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 55, 56 items. 56 different items, and I paid $55.21. So we're talking less than $1 an item. So whether you're talking about that sleeping bag blanket, you're talking about that Pottery Barn blanket, all these things that we got are less than $1 a piece, less than $1 for these shoes, less than $1 for hats and everything. So I'm excited. I think it was a good haul. I will try to update you next week and tell you some of the things that have sold. Right now, I'm just focused on the haul. I wanted to get a haul in before we went down on lockdown, which we pretty much are locked down and can't really go out anymore. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you